I would like to thank the gentleman from Indiana for yielding and also commend him for his work in getting this motion in order. Madam Chairman, as we work through this process, we have good enhancements to make, and this motion lays the groundwork for what I believe will be the best enhancement, and that is to create an option for a true block grant for states that had rather have that option. I want to talk a little bit about what a block grant is not. A block grant is not a program that maintains federal control over certain areas and gives states flexibility only in areas approved by CMS. A true block grant gives states total flexibility on the front end with an auditing function that makes certain the funds are going to provide medical services in the state. Therefore, a block grant is not a global waiver. In fact, the term waiver defies the basic definition of a block grant. Waiver implies that the state has to ask permission of the federal government to do innovation in their program. A true block grant does not have fluctuating rates that change as the economy changes, even though you could build in a growth factor for inflation or population. The premise behind a true block grant is that a state assumes more responsibility in exchange for total flexibility. We've seen hints of the success of the block grant model in the TANF program that President Clinton and a Republican Congress put in place. Although not a block grant, the state of Rhode Island received a 5-year global waiver in 2009 and saw tremendous benefits in health outcomes while saving $3 billion of the $12 billion program they signed up for. In the state of Maine, the state had to go to court to get a sliver of flexibility, but as a result, they were able to create high-risk pools that helped their citizens, lowered cost, and improved health outcomes because the state had just that tiny bit of flexibility. Madam Chairman, we need to give states the true flexibility with a block grant. We had this option in our Better Way, and we need it in this bill. States, both expansion and non-expansion, want the option for block grants, and I look forward to working hard to help them have that option. We have been told by CBO that they will not score block grants because they assume that no state wants them. Madam Chairman, I would like to submit for the record a letter requesting the block grant option from the Honorable Paul LePage, Governor of Maine, who is from a non-expansion state.
Without objection.
Madam Chairman, I would also like to submit a letter requesting the block grant option from the Honorable Asa Hutchinson from the great state of Arkansas, which is an expansion state. Madam Chair, this is a good motion. I hope we pass it out of here, and I hope the Rules Committee will seriously take it up and put the amendment in. I yield back.
Without objection, they will be submitted for the record.
I thank the gentleman for yielding. Gentleman from Missouri, Mr. Smith's recognized.